Hi everyone and welcome back to National League Lowdown. I'm your host Dan, and as you can see we've got a full house again, but this time it's going to be a Christmas quiz special, National League obviously themed. Craig is the man behind the quiz. How are you, mate? You okay?
I'm very well, thank you, mate. Looking forward to testing your brains. I had Google as my help. You guys will not be using any help.
Yeah, I'm slightly concerned. I'm up against Mark's wealth of knowledge and Louis the Statman. I feel like I may get exposed tonight, so we'll wait and see. Louis, how are you, mate? You okay?
Yeah, all good, thanks, mate. If you don't know it's Christmas time, you will by the end of this pod. Yeah, looking forward to this one.
And Mark, you okay?
Yes, aloha. Super smashing great. It's always nice to have a bit of a Christmas quiz, isn't it? Yeah.
I'll let you know
Do
at
we
the
get
end.
a bus fare home? We must get a bus fare home. I mean, you used to do it on Bullseye.
This is what you could have won. That's what you get at the end. So Craig, I'll hand over to you, mate, and you can talk us through the way we're doing it.
Excellent. So yes, Mark, if you win, Mark, I will personally go to Tiptree and buy you some jams and get them sent to you by mail.
Fantastic. Oh, well, whitewash coming up.
Yeah, so I've devised a 50-question quiz for the lads here. All you've got to do at home is grab a notepad if you want to join in, or even if you're driving along, just shout out the answers when you know them and then tell us in the comments that you got them all right. We would love to see in the comments how many you got right. I just want to say today is Wednesday, the 17th of December. So all information is correct at the time of recording, shall we say, because if you listen to it slightly later, then things may have changed ever so slightly in some of them. There'll be 5 rounds. I say 5 rounds. There's 50 questions. We've just divided it into 5 rounds. Me and Callum have worked on this today. And yeah, let's crack on. But first, let me put my Santa's quiz hat on. Lads, are you ready?
As I'll ever be.
Perfect. I reckon we're going to start fairly easy. Question number 1. I'll read every question twice. If you don't hear it, please ask me to repeat, and I will a 3rd time. Who won the league in the 2024 to 2025 season? That was who won the league in the 2024 to the 2025 season. So not this season, because it is yet to be finished, but the season that finished in, well, I say May, actually June, the playoffs finished this year. Question number 2 links quite nicely. Who beat Southend in that playoff final in June? Who beat Southend in the playoff final in June at Wembley? Question numero 3 for you. Which 4 teams lost their National League status and were relegated? You will need all 4 teams correct to get 1 point. That was which 4 teams lost their National League status and was relegated. Again, all 4 teams needed for the point. I'll give you a little bit longer on that one.
Good, because I've got arthritis.
Good, because I've got no idea. I've got 2 of them.
So, question number 4, which 4 teams gained National League status and was promoted into the league?
Oh.
That's which 4 teams gained National League status and were promoted into the league? Question number 5.
Hang on, I've not written them down.
If you're listening at home, go get a cup of tea, a couple of biscuits, and then Mark's answer will be down soon.
I've only got to put one, and you've just got to bloody put me off. Go on, ask it. I'll think of it.
Question number 5. Which player scored the most league goals in 2025? So which player scored the most league goals in 2025?
In the calendar year, is that?
The calendar year.
In the National League.
In the National League.
I mean, it's just a stab in the dark from me.
I'm still thinking about number 4.
Question number 6. Which team finished the highest out of the 4 promoted teams in the 2024-2025 season? Which team finished the highest out of the 4 promoted teams in the 2024-2025 season? Question number 7.
Yeah.
What 2 teams came down from League 2 for the 2025-2026 season?
Thanks for adding this one for me, mate. Thank you.
You got to get them both right though to get the point, mate.
Well, I definitely know. I definitely know one of them. Just so I don't end on 0.
Question number 8. Which team lost to Tamworth? I've given you the answer. Which team lost to Tottenham in the FA Cup 3rd round? That was which team lost to Tottenham in the FA Cup 3rd round?
Oh, wonder
if
who
you
it
are
could have
really
been.
struggling with that one, just go back about 5 seconds.
Wonder who that could have been.
Question number 9. Who did Robbie Savage replace as the Forest Green manager? Louis, mate.
No comment.
That was who did Robbie Savage replace as the Forest Green manager?
They've had that many managers, mate. I forgot.
And question number 10. Which team accrued the most points across 2025? And I will ask you all, just out of interest, how many points? You will not get any additional points for that one.
So this is just in the National League, yeah?
Just in the National League, how many points, or who got the most points in the National League? And that's why the timestamp of the 17th of December was important, because they obviously got 3 more games this calendar year. That was the first 10 questions. We're bounced around different people now. I'll ask the question and then just pick somebody to give us what they believe is the correct answer.
I'm putting my pen down so it doesn't look like I'm cheating or anything.
Yeah, there we
You
go.
have a different coloured one to mark it. If you were in school, you'd have a different colour to mark. Or just a blackboard in Mark's day.
I have 4 different colours on my pen, so I am ready.
We had a piece of slate and a chisel.
Mark, who won the league in 2024-25?
Barnet.
Is the correct answer. Dan, who beat Southend in the playoff final?
Oldham.
Correct. Louis, which 4 teams lost their National League status and were relegated?
It was Ebbsfleet United, AFC Fylde, Maidenhead, and Dagenham and Redbridge.
Correct.
I missed Maidenhead.
Which 4 teams gained National League status? Mark.
Boreham Wood, Truro, Scunthorpe, Brackley.
Correct. Which player scored the most league goals in 2025? Dan.
Ollie Pearce.
Correct. Which team finished the highest out of the 4 promoted teams in 2024-25 season? Louis.
I put Tamworth, but not sure.
That's the correct answer.
Oh, curses.
Who got promoted from the south?
Get in. I put Tamworth as well. That's what I guess.
Braintree, Yeovil, and Boston that got promoted.
Oh,
Tamworth
curses.
finished the highest.
Curses.
Dan, I'll come back to you for this one. What 2 teams come down from League 2?
The answer is unfortunately Carlisle United, and obviously the best footballing team in the country, Morecambe.
Correct. The next answer, of course, was Tamworth. We won't need to go through that one because I gave it to you anyway. They lost to Tottenham in the FA Cup. Who did Robbie Savage replace as Forest Green manager? Louis?
Steve Cottrell.
Correct. And Mark, which team accrued the most points across 2025?
Oh, my goodness gracious me. I've put York.
That is the correct answer.
Bloody hell. I will admit this. I put York and then changed it and then put it back to York again.
As long as it was in before the answer was revealed, that doesn't
It
matter.
was-
Dan, just for fun, this one. How many points do you think York got over the year?
180.
So it's only from January to
Oh,
now.
sorry. I thought it was like last season and then this season. No, I don't know. 100.
Mark?
118.
Louis?
I know they got 90. Was it 96 throughout the whole of last year? So I'm going 116.
It's 93.
Right.
93. Obviously, they've still got 3 games left. So they could hit that 100 mark. And the interesting thing for me, I don't think it would affect the question later, that Barnet was sitting in 12th. So despite only playing half the amount of games, they were still sitting in 12th for the season. Let's your scores for the first round, starting with Dan. Out of 10, please.
9, surprisingly.
Louis?
10.
Mark?
9.
Lovely, jubbly. Good start, gents. Okay, question 11. In January, York signed which Wigan striker? In January, York signed which Wigan striker? Question numero 12. In February, Forest Green lost their 17-game unbeaten run to which side? In February, Forest Green lost their 17-game unbeaten run to which side?
Oh, fine.
You may have noticed a little theme about these questions. We're going through the months of the year. Question 13. In March, we saw the final 2 quarterfinals of the National League Cup. How many National League teams made the semi-finals?
Put it in.
You got a 25% chance of getting that one right. Question 14. In April, we had the highest score game between York and Aldershot. What was the score? And who to? In April, we had the highest scoring game of the season between York and Aldershot. What was the score? This is quite a tough 10, I reckon.
Yeah.
As my answers are reflecting, yes.
In
Yeah.
May, the National League season finished and Barnet were champions with how many points? In May, the National League normal season finished and Barnet were champions with how many points? Question 16. As mentioned earlier, in June, Oldham won the playoff final against Southend. What was the score? Question 17. In July, Halifax signed which player from Kings Lynn? In July, Halifax signed which player from Kings Lynn?
Do we have to have the first name as well?
I would accept just the last name.
Okay.
I'm not a taskmaster. I'm not that harsh.
Thank you, Mr. Paxman.
Question 18. Due to off-field issues, which team didn't play their first league game until August the 23rd? Due to off-field issues, which team didn't play their first league game until August the 23rd? Question 19. In September, Yeovil appointed a new manager who lasted just 1 match day. Who was it?
Oh,
There's
I
2
can't
of you
swear.
that know this answer, but it's not in there at the moment by the looks of it. Whereas Sharpley looks quietly confident on that one.
I think it's come to me at the final minute.
Got it.
He says as he gets it
Question
wrong.
20. Which manager said his team would be the best footballing team by the end of October?
So what you're asking is which one of the managers is a liar?
All of them.
Yep, that's every single foot manager you've ever met. Okay, let's go back to question 11 to get the answers. Let's start with Dan on this one. In January, York signed which Wigan striker?
I wasn't sure, I'm not going to lie. So I don't know who he played for before, but I've gone for Josh Stones.
That's the correct answer. Louis, in February, Forest Green lost their 17-game unbeaten run to which side?
I had a 1 in 23 chance. I went with Solihull Moors, but I'm not entirely sure.
It's not the correct answer. The correct answer is Braintree Town.
Yeah, scary.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Ah,
I'm not. Look, I don't know if anyone can see that. If you can zoom in, I had Braintree written down. I thought he's asked that for a reason. I thought he asked that for a reason.
In March, Mark, we saw the final 2 quarterfinals of the National League Cup. How many National League teams made the semi-final?
Oh, a complete and utter stab in the dark because I paid no attention to it. 2?
It wasn't. It was 3.
Damn it.
And despite 3 of them being the 4 in the semi-finals, the Premier League under-21 team, Leeds United, did go on to win it.
Good for
In
them.
April, we had the highest scoring game of the season between York and Aldershot. Louis, what was the score?
Was it 6-4?
It was not. It was 7-2 to York.
Oh,
I had 7-1. Oh,
I put 7-0.
At least you didn't put a certain 2 numbers together that make Greg do his flipping level.
Mate,
Yeah, we're
if
not doing that.
If that was a scoreline, I'd be
I'm not
watching
saying
the game frequently. In May, the National League season finished, and that Barnet were champions with how many points then?
I wasn't sure. I knew they broke 100, so I've guessed 102.
Is the correct answer.
Oh, no. I put 104.
I knew they'd
This
got
is
over 100, but I didn't know what.
In June, Oldham won the playoffs, Mark, against Southend. What was the score?
3-2.
It was 3-2.
Yes.
After extra time.
After extra time, no
Oh,
bonus.
so sorry, Louis. Good job you're not hosting this, mate.
In July, Halifax signed which player from Kings Lynn? I'll come back to you, Mark.
Sorry about the lack of a first name, but Hamami.
Yeah, Josh Hamani.
Josh
That's all. I
Hamami.
put Hamami as well. I couldn't remember his first name.
I put Hisani. I got him and the Churro lad mixed up.
Oh.
We appreciate your honesty, Louis.
No,
Question
I'll let it
18.
stick, yeah.
Due to off-field issues, which team didn't play their first league game until August 23rd? Dan?
Morecambe.
That is correct. I'm going to come straight back to you for this one to see if it did pop into your head. In September, Yeovil appointed a new manager who lasted just 1 match day. Who was it?
Richard Dryden.
It was not. Mark?
Danny Webb.
Danny Webb. Dryden was the interim either side.
Yeah, I knew. I'm trying not to swear, lads. I'm trying my best.
And question 20, I'm
Not
convinced you all
fun,
know
is
the
it?
answer to this one. Which manager said his team would be the best footballing team by the end of October? Who wants to call this one out? You can. Whoever wants to go for it, because we all know
Should we
it.
say 1 name each?
Yeah. Ash.
Joe Vol.
Martin. We've got it in the wrong
There you
order.
go. Ashveer Singh Jahal from Morecambe. Dan, how many did you get in that? 10.
8.
Not bad. Louis?
6.
Mark?
6.
Question 21. We will only get the final scores at the end of the quiz. The next 2 are obviously still linked to the months because there's 12 months of the year. In November, we saw the FA Cup first round take place. Which team took the biggest scalp? So that means which team beat out the highest placed league team at the time of the FA Cup. So on the 1st of November. In November, we saw the FA Cup first round take place. Which team took the biggest scalp? So that's beating the highest placed league team at the time of the game.
Oh, it's between two for me. Can't think.
And that's why I think it's a good question, because it's an easy 50-50 if you've got a rough idea.
Mm.
In December, we will see the 12 games of Christmas. How many different kickoff times are there? Earlier this evening, we recorded our 12 games of Christmas podcast, which should be available on all good podcast streams, where we have
no
our
preference
predictions.
because we've got the platforms.
I'm a Spotify man myself.
Me too.
Pick up the YouTube.
Now, this next one, I would accept anything within 10 miles.
Wow.
How far from Truro to Gateshead? That's from their stadium, one stadium to the other. How far from Truro to Gateshead? I would accept anything within a 10-mile radius. So on that one, I will just ask you all your exact amounts. That's one way from Truro up to Gateshead. Which National League team has lost the most league games in 2025? So again, from January through to the 17th of December. That's which National League team has lost the most games in 2025? Question 25. As Bon Jovi would say, we're halfway there. How many teams have competed in the National League in 2025? So how many teams have played a National League game in 2025? It's a bit of a maths one, that one, really. If you work out the maths, you'll get that one. This next question does not count the North and the South, before anyone asks. How many National League clubs have reached the third round of the FA Cup?
Doesn't include North and South.
Doesn't include North and South.
Typically.
You can't have that one on this podcast, Mark, I'm afraid.
Yeah, that's because you're a giant rotter.
That's charming. Do I have the power to deduct points?
I wouldn't bother because this round sucks for me.
Question
I've had
27.
a stinker here. I've had a stinker.
Yeah.
Which designer wash bag was mentioned on social media after Will Davis scored against York? There's some blank faces and a very happy face. Two blank faces and a very happy one. Which designer wash bag was mentioned on social media after Will Davis scored against York?
I'm not even going to dignify that with an answer. I've just left it blank.
I will let Louis provide the context when we get to the answers shortly.
Oh, I've absolutely designer douchebag, whatever it was.
Question 28. Braintree had twin brothers play for them in 2025. Their dad played in the Premier League. Who is their dad?
Can you repeat that?
Absolutely. Braintree had twin brothers play for them in 2025. Their dad played in the Premier League. Who is the dad? Who's the dad?
There's a sentence I never thought I'd get said on this podcast.
Just explicit on this podcast, I think. Given what you said.
If it's the answer I've put down, it might be a viable question too.
Question 29. How many different players and managers have appeared on National League Lowdown this year? I can see some finger counting.
Doing it.
That's how many different players and managers have appeared on the National League Lowdown this year. At the time of recording, of course, we may have some more come in.
don't make us list them in case there's anyone we forgot, please.
There we go.
And question 30. Scunthorpe had 2 games abandoned back-to-back this season. Who were they against? I don't expect them in order. Either way's fine. Scunthorpe had 2 games abandoned back-to-back this season. Who were they against? Question
Don't ask us how many
21.
games Rochdale have had cancelled because we'll be here all night.
We'll do a separate pod for that.
Yeah.
God, don't bring the shade to the Rochdale fans, guys.
It's Christmas. We're having a laugh.
Question 21 for the answers. FA Cup first round. Which team took the biggest scalp? Mark?
Oh, I put Brackley.
Not correct. Louis, would you like to have a go?
Was it Gateshead?
It was Gateshead. Wimbledon was sitting in, I believe, 5th or 6th place in League One at the time of the game.
It was between
78
Gateshead or
places.
Carlisle. It was Gateshead or Carlisle. I just didn't know who was higher, Reading or Wimbledon. But I said Gateshead.
One I expect us all to get right after the theme of the last podcast. How many different kickoff times are there in the 12 games of Christmas, Louis?
7.
That's the correct answer.
Fuck, I put 10.
1 on Friday, 3 on Saturday, 3 on Sunday.
Don't worry, I still got it wrong.
This next one, I'll just get all your answers. How far from Truro to Gateshead? That's stadium to stadium.
390. Well, I was just going to say 392. Sorry.
Mark?
453.
Louis?
At first, I put the round trip, but thankfully I crossed that out. I put 413.
According to Google Maps, when I checked this morning, so I apologise if it's correct, it's 547.
Wow. So none of us got it anywhere near.
No points. No one was within 10.
No one was within 10. Oh, it's a flying start, this.
Yeah. Which National League team has lost the most games in 2025? Dan, do you want to have a guess?
Yeah, I mean, I put it down, but I can't think you've put the same team twice for an answer in this category, but I've gone Gateshead.
It is Gateshead.
Oh, I've got all the
I didn't
shots.
realise how Gateshead themed I went at the start of that round.
I thought that, like, obviously they're in horrific form at the minute, and then I know that they didn't have the best of seasons last season at the end, so...
Yeah. How many National League teams have competed in... Sorry, how many teams have competed in the National League in 2025? Mark?
32?
It's 30.
Damn it!
24. 4 went down. 2... no, sorry, 2... Yeah. No, it is
2 went up.
32.
It is
No,
32.
2 went up. 2 went up and 4 went down, and there's 24 in the league now.
Yeah, sorry. Yes, you are correct. Sorry, Lou. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so the damn it stands. The damn it stands for all fans of 24.
24.
To be fair, I put 30.
So, yeah. Yeah, it is 30. You made me doubt myself for a minute then, but yeah, I had 30 all along. I double checked that one several times.
Also, it is 30.
It is 30.
Right.
My apologies there. How many National League clubs have made the 3rd round of the FA Cup? Mark?
1.
Is correct. Boreham Wood being the only team.
I thought you meant of all time. I put 15.
This is a yearly quiz, Louis.
Louis, you're on the wrong show if you want like in-depth questions like that.
I would say this is going to be an annual tradition, but if it doesn't go too well, we might not be back this time next year.
Oh dear.
Question 27, Louis.
Oh.
Which designer wasp
Yeah, I get
was
this one
mentioned
right.
on social media after Will Davis scored against York?
It was Will Davis's Gucci wash bag.
It was. Would you like to provide the context?
We went and won at York 2-1. Will Davis, we signed him from York, and then Matt Oogler went on afterwards and mentioned how he was something like happy with a £700 a week contract, showing off his Gucci wash bag. And then the game after, he scored again in his celebration against Eastleigh, I think it was. He got out a Gucci wash bag in front of the camera.
Literally, I have no recollection of that.
No,
Top tier stuff.
no.
Yeah, you were still in League Two at that time, Dan. So 28. Braintree had twin brothers play for them in 2025. Their dad played in the Premier League. Who's the dad? Mark Sharpley. Not that you're the dad, by the way.
Yeah. John Terry.
It's not.
Uh,
Louis, you got this
Kevin.
one?
Kevin Lisby.
Kevin Lisby.
Oh,
Kyrese and
God.
Kyrell played for Braintree in 2025.
Son of a
Question
gun.
29. How many different players and managers have appeared on the National League Lowdown this year? As the host, I must be going to Dan for this one.
Yeah, and as the host, I'm probably going to be wrong. I've gone for 10.
It's 9.
8.
Damn it.
I picked this up too much. I put 13.
It depends. We had one that we cancelled halfway through because we had technical difficulties. Does he count?
No.
And to be fair, one of them has been on twice as well.
Yep.
Technicalities.
Scunthorpe had 2 games abandoned back-to-back this season. Who were they against, Mark?
Am I right in thinking it's Eastleigh and Wealdstone?
You are indeed right in thinking those 2 sides.
Get in there. Oh,
Dan, your score out of 10 on that one.
Hold on, I'm just counting up.
do you want mine first?
Shouldn't
Mine
take that
didn't
long,
take
did
long to count up.
7.
7 for Dan. Louis
I look like a right mug now. I've got 6.
and Mark.
Let me take that mantle away from you, Louis. I got 3. Oh, dear,
Okay,
it's a
question
massacre.
number 31. Now, I'd like to say this is one of the questions I'm 95% I've got correct because I haven't checked everyone's footballing career. But which 3 current managers have represented their country as a footballer? So, which 3 current managers have represented their country as a footballer? If anyone can prove a 4th to me, I will apologise and hold my hands up on that one. Question 32. Which current National League player plays in the Bowlers League as well this season?
I'm still trying to think about 31.
Yeah. Oh, my. Ballers League, you say?
Question 33. Tom Tonks owns what business? Tom Tonks owns what business?
Long throw-ins.
Question 34. Rochdale had to finish their year playing out of whose stadium? Don't need the stadium name, just the team that they're now going to be playing their last couple of games out of. Rochdale had to finish their year playing out of whose stadium?
You get a bonus point if you put the stadium.
No, because I haven't wrote it down.
No, that's all right. I mean, I might be wrong anyways, I'm not sure.
Question 35. How many teams have changed manager since the start of the 25-26 season?
Oh,
Right.
I did say that there is some hard ones in here. I'll give you a couple of gimmies. I think question 40 is a gimme. If that helps.
I've had a stab in the dark at that one. I could try and tot them up, but we haven't got all night.
Question 36. How many National League teams remain in the FA Trophy going into 2026? Question 30. Question 37. Which side, which was relegated from the National League, is the highest in the National League North or National League South? So if you go back to the correct answers for question 3, it will be one of those 4 teams. Don't need one for the North and one for the South. Just which one's got the highest league placing. Question 38. How many National League games did Barnet lose in 2025? So from January until May, as they got promoted in May. That was how many National League games did Barnet lose in 2025, January to May. Question 39. Which team has the zone following their 25-26 season for a documentary that is being released every now and again? I thought it would all be released at the end. Which team has the zone following their 25-26 season for a documentary? And question 40, probably the gimme of the rounds. Which team won the FA Trophy in May?
If we don't get that after what Mark's been talking about on the podcast at the beginning
Absolutely,
of the season,
exactly. That was which
Thank you,
team
Mark. Thank you.
won the FA Trophy in May.
Here to help. Here to help.
make sure you get it right, Mark.
Question 31, answers time. Again,
Oh,
this was one I didn't do my full research, but I've pretty much done 95% of it. Which 3 current managers have represented their country as a footballer? Louis.
Robbie Savage,
Yeah,
Mark Hughes,
yeah.
and Sam Cox.
That is the 3 I've got. That is correct.
oh.
I got Sam Cox at the last minute. Like I couldn't remember, and then I remembered it. Is it Grenada or somewhere?
Yeah.
Oh, Grenada.
Grenada, sorry, yeah.
Grenada, Grenada.
Grenada or the Guyane. I can't remember which one it was. It was one of the two. Which current National League player plays in the Ballers League as well? Again, I don't think there's any more this year, but some may have slipped through my net. Dan?
J. Emmanuel Thomas.
That's the one I've got correct. Mark, Tom Tonks owns what business?
Don't he deliver sandwiches?
That is correct.
There you go.
Dan, if you want to name the stadium on this one, you can. Rochdale had to finish their year playing out of whose stadium?
Accrington.
Accrington Stanley is correct.
Isn't it the Wham Stadium?
It
I
is.
believe so, yes.
Louis was only recently there, so he should know.
It is indeed the Wham Stadium, not inspired by George Michael, I don't
I was
believe.
saying, inspired by the Sweets or George Michael?
The Sweets, I think.
Yeah.
How many teams have changed manager since the start of the 25-26 season? Mark.
I've gone for 7.
The answer is 8.
Balls.
I went for 9. Damn it.
Louis, what did you go for?
I went for 5.
5.
I'm too lenient.
Dan may get an additional point later on because I'm not entirely convinced if Ash Singh Jahal has been counted in that 9 or not. I will confirm that because that's just come to my brain because obviously they confirmed it before they started, but the season had started. So we'll see on that one at a later date.
Yeah. I thought you were having breaking news. That
Yeah, that's what I thought you were doing there as well.
All that build up.
I was waiting for that. I'm just hearing him here.
Question 36. How many National League teams remain in the FA Trophy going into 2026? Sharpley?
18?
13.
One sounds
12.
like 18.
No, well, it definitely weren't going to be 24, was it, Louis?
No.
Which side relegated from the National League is the highest in the North or the South, Louis?
Filed.
They
You
are
go.
currently top of the North.
Do you know what really
Question-
helped with that, Craig? It was I was racking my brain, and then you said go back to your answers from number 3, and I went back and I was like, yeah, it's definitely them.
You're welcome. How many National League games did Barnet lose in 2025, Dan?
I went for 1.
That's the correct answer. Any other guesses who it's to and why it's in the quiz?
Braintree. Braintree. Because you mentioned it. I do listen, lads. I do listen.
This is an absolute scandal of a quiz. This really is. Honestly, we're gonna get army people coughing on the £1 million bloody question.
Which team has the zone following their 25-26 season, Louis?
Wealdstone.
That is
Hey.
correct. Mark, FA Trophy winners, please.
Get it wrong. Get it wrong.
Aldershot is correct, of course.
You mean get it wrong?
Your scores from 10 when you're ready, starting with Dan.
8.
Louis?
1, 2, 7.
Mark?
5.
On to round 5, our final round. Starting with question 41. Who is the only National League goalkeeper this season to have been shown a red card? So that is this season.
Oh. I'm sure I know the team, but I don't know the goalkeeper.
It would be helpful if you did.
No leniency here.
Is it
I know
player
the
or
game
team,
as well.
did you
I could
say?
see-
The player.
You don't need the team name, just the player name. I'm not doing no half points, none of that rubbish. You either get it.
I
can give
couldn't
you
remember what you said. That's why I was asking.
I can give you the team, I can give you the game, I can give you the score. I can't give you the goalkeeper's name.
And guess what I say to that? Tough.
Okay.
0 points.
Which
Oh,
two sides
God.
have the most clean sheets so far this season with 11? Need both teams to get the points. Which two sides have the most clean sheets so far this season?
Oh, I can't spell.
Now, you might be able to tell that question 43 was wrote by Callum. Solihull Moors form transformed upon the signing of Jacob Wakelin, but where did they sign him from?
Oh, pants.
Oh, I remember him going on about this at the time as well. Where did they get him
That
from?
was Solihull Moors form transformed upon the signing of Jacob Wakelin, but where did they get him from? Question 44. Which club is currently on an 8-match losing streak? 44. Which club is currently on an 8-match losing streak?
Just in the league or all comps?
It's a good question. Callum, that's a Callum question. It doesn't specify.
Right, okay.
Which club has scored the 45? Which club has scored the fewest amount of goals in the league competition this season? I can give you the number of goals if you like. It's 15.
Say that again, sorry. I'm still thinking about question 41 in my head.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Which club has scored the fewest amount of goals in the league this season with 15? Question 46. Which club failed to win a single away match during the 24-25 National League season? Which club failed to win a single away match during the 24-25 National League season?
This time next year, the answer will be Truro.
I feel like my forms fell off a cliff in these last few questions.
Question 47. There are only 2 clubs this season that haven't drawn at home. Who are they? That is a league stat. There are only 2 teams in the league that haven't drawn at home yet this season. Who are they? Question 48.
Hold
Which
your horses.
player-
Hold your horses. Hold your horses.
Hang on, Bob owners.
My apologies.
Good grief, man. Is Love Island on or something?
You'll see while I was trying to speed through this next question, it will all make sense.
Right, go for it.
Question 48. Which player has received the most yellow cards this season? With 10.
Oh, we talked about this, didn't we?
On a podcast, I probably wasn't there for the recording.
Question
Excellent news.
49. Grimsby's second top scorer this season is Jace Cabia. Apologies for the pronunciation if I've absolutely mullered that. But which National League newbie did he join them from? So Grimsby player Cabia. I'm going to go for his last name. What National League newbie did he join Grimsby from? And the final question of the quiz. Which player has made our National League Team of the Week the most this season with 6 visits to the team?
Got to be him, surely. Yeah, I feel like I was doing really well till them last 10, and I've blew it.
I felt like I was going very, very poorly until the last 10, and I'm not disappointed with these either.
Question 41, the one that's been itching at Louis' brain. Who is the only National League goalkeeper to have been shown a red card? Louis, talk us through the game and see if you can get to the answer by the time you finish talking.
It was Truro Aldershot. It was the Aldershot Town goalkeeper. And he came his box about 30 or 40 yards out.
I know who it is.
I know it is. Red card. But I just can't. And he's got like a name that a goalkeeper wouldn't want either, I think. But I just can't remember it.
Or maybe I've got the wrong one, but he was at Carlisle on loan. Is it Dewhurst?
It is Marcus Dewhurst.
Maybe I got it. No.
I knew it was Truro Aldershot, and I was trying to remember who the Truro goalkeeper was and who the Aldershot keeper was.
Which 2 sides, Mark, have kept the most clean sheets with 11 this season?
I'm going to go for Rochdale and Hartlepool.
Is the correct answer.
Well done, Mark. I got Rochdale, but I didn't get Hartlepool.
Oh, just wait until the next one.
Signed Jacob Wakeling from where?
I said, who are you asking, sorry?
Yourself.
Oh, Peterborough.
Correct.
Yes.
Which club is currently on an 8-match losing streak? Have to throw to the Statman for this one, surely.
Gateshead, isn't it?
Correct. Mr. Sharpley. Mr. Sharpley, which club has scored the fewest amount of goals in the league this season?
Got to be Truro.
It's not.
No.
It's Brackley.
It's Brackley. Brackley, yeah.
My apologies to all my people in Truro. That's me.
Brackley and Braintree had the same goals per game, but obviously I think Braintree have played an extra game than Brackley, I think.
Well, it doesn't matter, Louis. If I go down to Truro now, I'm going to be stuck in a wicker man and set on fire.
Braintree have scored 17, Brackley just the 15. Just let me get my questions back up after that. Which club failed to win a single away match during the 24-25 season? Mark?
Dagenham and Redbridge?
No, it was Ebbsfleet.
Oh my God. I swear to God. Ebbsfleet. I don't know if you can see that. Genuinely Ebbsfleet.
Oh.
I saw Barrow.
You saw what?
I saw Barrow.
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 There are only 2 teams this season that haven't drawn at home yet.
Oh.
Who are they, Dan?
I honestly didn't know, so I've just guessed. I went for Forest Green and Boreham Wood.
Louis, do you want to have a guess with 2?
I guess Brackley and Aldershot.
No. Mark?
Well, I went York and Scunthorpe.
It's Rochdale and Altrincham.
Not even close.
Yeah, until they play each other this weekend, it'll be a 0-0.
I just want to throw it out there, just to be the Statman on this one. They can't both draw at home on Saturday. Or Friday
I was going to say that. How could they draw at home?
Oh, hang on a minute. Rochdale are technically not at their own place, so...
Exactly, they can't draw.
There we go.
Yes, I see what you're saying there, yes. Right. I'm going to skip past this question very much because it hurts, because it's very topical for me today. Which player has received the most yellow cards this season? It was Marley Marshall Miranda. Moving on swiftly because he doesn't play for us anymore. 49, the Grimsby player that used to play for the National League newbie. Who was it, Louis?
Truro City.
He played for Truro City. That is correct. And the National League Team of the Week regular was Dan.
Sam Beckwith.
It was, and unfortunately for him, he probably won't feature in it again this season due to injury. But yes, he has featured 6 times.
I remember us having like a running thing about it, saying like it was like just inevitable he was going to be in there every week.
Yeah.
More.
Death Taxes and Sam Beckwith in the National League Lowdown Team of the Week. Okay, Dan, your final 10.
7.
Louis.
6.
Mark.
Oh, absolute garbage. It was 3.
Just like the predictions league.
Yeah. Well, at least I've been there all season.
He's not bitter about it at all, Louis.
No.
Okay,
I don't have a spiteful bone in my body when it comes to that, eh?
The final
Especially
scores
you,
are in.
Woking fans. Yeah, I saw what you said.
Out of 50, in
God.
third place with 26 points is Mark.
Yeah, it would be.
In second place with 35 points is Louis. And our winner, who's only been in the National League since June or July, probably looking at it since about April due to Carlisle.
Yeah, true. Facts, yeah.
With
Look forward to next
39
season.
points is our host, and that is why he is the host. It's Dan. Congratulations, Dan. I'll leave it to you to do a speech and wrap it up nicely for us.
Well, I'd just like to thank my family and friends for making this possible. And, you know, I'd like to thank Carlisle United for their relegation back-to-back from League One, League Two. Without them, it's not possible either. Apart from that, though, you know, it's all me, really, so thanks. But no, joking aside, like I joke about Carlisle's back-to-back relegations and stuff, but like if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have got to meet you fine people and, you know, have this podcast with you guys and everything. So I'm very grateful for that. And it's all good fun, Christmas fun.
I'm a sore loser, so you won't see me again.
You should be used to losing being a Sutton fan, to be fair.
Especially in a trophy game.
But yeah, Craig, I'll leave it to you to finish up, mate. You hosted it, you done the questions. But yeah, enjoyed it, mate. Enjoyed it. Mark, not so much.
No, lads, it's been a pleasure this last 6 months to be working with you all. From everyone here at the deck, we wish everyone a Merry Christmas. We will still have one podcast that goes out reviewing the weekend's games that are coming up. We will then be taking a small break over the Christmas period, so there won't be the pods for Boxing Days and the midweek games, but there will still be stuff on our social medias, so check out TikTok and the X platform for those. We're approaching 750 followers. Our aim was before the end of 2025 to hit there. So if you've enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Please just give us that momentary little click just to show us your appreciation. We'd greatly appreciate that. Mark, Merry Christmas, sir. All the best to you. Hope the Christmas period sees you and Macclesfield well. Louis,
Yes.
Sutton as well. Hopefully they will get some good results. And that FA Trophy game Mark keeps mentioning will be out of his mind by the time we come back.
Oh, no, it won't.
And Dan, we joke about Carlisle coming down, but you've been an excellent addition to this and a fantastic host. So from me, Dan, Mark, Louis, Callum, everyone behind the scenes at the deck, Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a good
Happy
one.
Christmas, everyone.